Title, Romans 8, 31-39, 6 questions and contents. There are always 6 questions that boldly challenge anyone to answer. No one can answer these questions. The reason these questions cannot be answered is precisely because of the truth attached to the question itself. Let's take a look at each of these questions, noting what makes them unanswerable. 1. Then what shall we say about this? 31a. No one would have anything to say to this question if they knew about this thing. So what is this thing? It is the help of the Holy Spirit and the work of God in verses 26-30. 2. If God is for us, who can be against us? 31b. If you simply asked, who will be against us? There are many answers. Because we have many enemies. The world is against us. Sin is also our powerful enemy. Death is still our enemy. Not to mention the devil. The list of sufferings listed in verse 35 shows the activities of those who oppose us. However, the question, 31b, in the text includes, if God is for us. That is, if God is for us, who can be against us? If so, there may be no answer to this question. 3. He who did not spare his own Son, but gave him up for us all. How will he not also with him give us all things? 32. If we had simply asked the question, will God not give us everything? The answer would be a bit vague, but how can we be sure that God will provide for all our needs? You can be sure about this if you know what God has done, and what God has done is included in this question. 4. Who can accuse God's elect? 33. Simply, who will accuse us? If you ask a question, there will be many accusations. Our conscience accuses us. The devil always accuses us. The world condemns us. However, these accusations end in failure. The reason is that 5. Who shall condemn? 34. If you ask, who will condemn us? There are many things you would want to do. But you can't do that. The reason is that 6. Who will separate us from the love of Christ? 35.